Hello, co-learners. So we are starting this lecture number, I think, 6, and we left it in the middle. In the last lecture, we declared the variables, also the constant variable, that is pi, to find out the area of a circle, where we have to take a input as radius as input, and then we will calculate the area. So to take input, we use scanf function. For example, first we'll print a statement in a console, and to print we use printf function. So basically, this is printf, this is scanf. We don't need to give a return type here, even though they are functions. What we are going to print here is enter radius, and it's going to print this statement when you will open your output screen. And to accept, when the user will enter the number or the radius, then uh, the compiler or the computer has to take it as an input. Then it needs to use a scanf function. So as the radius is a float value, or a float is a float data type, we have to write it here as a syntax, percent %f, comma, ampersand. Radius is denoted as r variable, so it will write here r. This is basically to take input. Uh, then we will perform operation. What operation is to be performed? We have to calculate the area. Just write the formula for calculating the area of a circle. What it is? It is a equal to pi multiplied by radius r multiplied by radius r. Then when it will perform this operation and calculate the area, we have to print the a, so that area of a circle will be printed. So uh, the same statement we have to write to print the area, that is the a variable's value. Printf function, to print it, we will write it as area is equal to percent f a. Because we have to print a, we will write it the uh, area in, sorry, variable a in which the area of a circle is stored, and it will print. Therefore, uh, this is our code logic, it's completed. And as we have given here return type, so we have to return some value. And as we are not we are just simply printing the area of a circle, we will return here 0 and close a curly bracket. Okay, as I have told you initially that it's not like it's not means uh, it's not important, or necessary. It's not necessary that if you will write as it is, the every single word of this coding to your computer same. It's not necessary that it will work out, because maybe there may be some kind of syntax error, because I am writing here a pseudo code just to explain. And while the uh, while I like when I will be taking the practical on standalone machine on in Notepad or Turbo C compiler, There I will be explaining you a proper error-free code. Fine. So now we will be solving all the practical slips of C. Therefore, we will refer to the practical slips of first year of BBA course, that is Bachelor's of Business Administration in Computer Applications. And also other basic conceptualities will be covered. You may have observed in the previous lectures that I have gone through other different topics also that are not very related to the C, because uh, I believe in covering the variety of the topics so that you will have the basic understanding of everything to learn new things, even like in C programming. Okay, that's it for this lecture. The next lecture will be continued when it will, like, yeah, uh, I will cover the DBMS, that is database and database management system, in the next lecture. Its overview will be covered, and this part of the lecture will be continued to the previous lecture. It will be added to the previous lecture. Fine. So the previous one and this lecture will be combined. So that's it. One This single lecture is over. Thank you.